Keep the shared solutions unchanged while you combine the equations.
Welcome to Twin Channel Works. Our resident builder, Birch the Beaver, is facing a strict engineering challenge. He needs to combine two separate water channels into a single efficient flow without raising or lowering the water level at the final meeting pool downstream. To pull this off, we will prove that replacing one equation in a system by the sum of that equation and a multiple of the other produces a system with the same solutions. We need absolute mathematical certainty here. If we redesign the internal pathways of the system, we have to guarantee that our internal changes will never alter the physical output at the end of the line. We start at the original fork in the water channel. We will call our two water streams equation 1 and equation 2. If we want to replace equation 1, we can do so by taking equation 1 and adding a multiple of equation 2, written mathematically as plus k times equation 2. Because every shared solution satisfies both equation 1 and equation 2 independently, adding them together means those original solutions automatically satisfy our new combined equation. We know this maneuver is safe because we can easily undo it. Since we kept equation 2 completely intact, we can simply subtract k times equation 2 from our new combined channel, and we instantly recover our original equation 1. Keeping EQ2 and replacing EQ1 by EQ1 plus k times EQ2 preserves exactly the same solution pairs, because subtracting k times EQ2 recovers EQ1. Let's follow the water downstream to the combined sluice and apply this using a specific linear system. X plus 2y equals 9 and x minus y equals 3. If we take our second true equation, x minus y equals 3, and multiply the entire thing by 2, the scale increases, but the mathematical statement remains entirely true. Now we combine the channels. We add that newly scaled equation to our first equation. The left side becomes x plus 2y plus 2 times the quantity x minus y. The right side becomes 9 plus 6. We verify the flow by reversing it. If we subtract 2 times x minus y, which we know equals 6, from our replacement equation, we perfectly recover x plus 2y equals 9. The replacement is valid in both directions. Add 2 equation 2 to equation 1, or subtract 2 equation 2 to recover equation 1. Moving further along to the elimination gate, we can verify our structural integrity by tracking a single coordinate pair. Let's test the specific solution pair 4, 3 for the system x plus y equals 7 and x minus y equals 1. If we use our addition method to eliminate y, our new replacement equation simplifies elegantly down to 2x equals 8. We can test this by taking the x value from our coordinate pair, which is 4, and substituting it directly in. Calculating that substitution out, 2 times 4 equals exactly 8. Yes, the pair still satisfies the replacement equation. We arrive at the final undisturbed meeting pool. The water level hasn't shifted, but why should a replacement equation never add extra solutions to the system? It comes down to the components we used. The replacement is built exclusively from equations that every original solution already satisfies. Because the building blocks are identical, those specific solutions remain perfectly intact. When we execute an equivalent system step, the operation dictates that we strictly preserve the shared solution set. We are reorganizing the existing relationship, not expanding it. A valid replacement must preserve the same shared solutions, not create new ones. Looking back across the landscape, we see how the mechanics hold the flow together. Keeping EQ2 and replacing EQ1 by EQ1 plus k EQ2 preserves exactly the same solution pairs, because subtracting k EQ2 recovers EQ1. The replacement is valid in both directions. Add 2 EQ2 to EQ1, or subtract 2 EQ2 to recover EQ1. Yes, the pair still satisfies the replacement equation. A valid replacement must preserve the same shared solutions, not create new ones.
Reverse the operation to verify that the original solution set stays the same.